Okay. Now I'm gonna start playing some Frantic. Yeah. And oh man, I'm just fucking rambling right now. And the thing before with Lars saying that no solos was trending with the time, and Kirk said that he didn't want to play, didn't want their music to be trendy, you know. And like, it was so interesting watching, just looking at some stuff. I speak good, yeah. But it's like, I find it really funny how like a whole bunch of people, like, you know, like a lot of like people who are supposed Metallica fans are saying that Saint Anger was like a shit album and that it's so bad and stuff like that. I find that really funny, because when Saint Anger came out, like, I know that it went on the #1 spot in some album chart. Which one? I don't remember. But it's like, they say it's such a shit album, and yet it got at that spot, you know? It's like, although some reviews are kind of harsh, it's like your opinions just aren't holding up, you know? And it's like, I was just rewatching the documentary, just some kind of monster documentary the other day, and it's like, at one part, saw one comment, and like, this one guy says that when he started watching, he expected like see some shredding and stuff like that. He didn't expect the members of Metallica to be like such swatty bitches and stuff like that. He was just saying like some stuff like that, and it was just I just thought that was really stupid, because like, it was some kind of monster documentary. It showed Metallica when they were basically at their low point, you know. And it's like they were like at this point where the band was just falling apart, and they were close to like starting to break up. And it was like all the shit that everyone in the band like gave Jason. It was like you have to say, like, Jason's fucking awesome bassist, but like gave him all this crap, you know, like, because like they had a lot of unresolved feelings like after Cliff died, and it's like no matter who they got, no matter which new bass player they'd get, like, they would have to like deal with all that, you know. And it's like Jason stepped in and he took all of that crap, you know. And it was like really surprised like how long he endured it, you know. Oh yeah, and like another thing about Jason being a bass player, like him enduring a lot of crap, like a lot of people say that, but there's some YouTube videos up of like songs from And Justice for All, but they added the bass track to it, you know. And it's like on videos like that, it says like "And Justice for Jason," you know. And it's like some people are saying like Jason got robbed and stuff like that, you know. And this is stuff like that. I think it's really stupid, because when they started recording the And Justice for All album, they didn't have a bass player when they were recording for it. So by the time that it's like by the time the album was recorded and all, they didn't even have Jason yet, you know. And it was like some kind of monster documentary. It was really surprising at the beginning. It was like when Jason left the band, you know. And it's like in a way, with all the crap that they gave Jason, like in a way, they had it coming, you know. It's like they put all that stuff on like one guy, you know, and Jason Belfort dealt with it like for so long, and he just like had his own stuff to deal with, like with the drinking and stuff like that, and he left the band, you know. There was like stuff after that. There was like also some issues going on between James and Lars, and James taking to rehab for like I think like a year and a half. Then that's the point, because like regardless of like the gods of metal that Metallica is, like regardless of that, you know, you gotta remember that they're still human beings, you know. It's like, and that's the big thing with like celebrities and stuff like that, that a lot of people just don't seem to know, or just don't seem like they forget, you know. It's like, regardless of what so-and-so person has accomplished, or regardless of what position or role or what status they are, like in the end, they're still a human being, you know. It's just stuff like, hold on a second, change song here. Da 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 da. Song. Damn it. Okay, there's a song to listen to. Paradise Lost by Hollywood and Dead. Like, I know that some of you might say that, like, if you have this music on your iPod, like, why do you keep scrolling through it? If you're not going to listen to the song, why are they doing it on there? You know? Like, it's just that, not that I'm not going to listen to songs, like, there's only certain songs you can listen to at certain times, you know? It's like, you know, it's like, you can't listen to, like, a certain song all the time. It's like, you can only listen to certain songs at certain times, you know? So I'm just rambling about Metallica the whole time. Oh shit. But yeah. Jason left. James took into rehab. They're going through a whole bunch of different stuff, you know. They're looking for a new bass player. They got Rob Trujillo. Rob Trujillo's fucking awesome, man. And it's like now, like, sometimes you see people, they comment and say that Rob is like the best bass player ever, or whatever, you know. It's like, don't give me, like, I seen one video posted, it was like saying Cliff versus Jason versus Rob. It's just so retarded, you know. It's like each bass player, you know, it's like, you know, they had their own unique sound, you know. They're both great in their own respect, and they all have their different styles. Like, for instance, like Cliff and Rob, they might both like finger pick and stuff like that, but at the same time they still have completely different styles, you know. And it's like Metallica was great with each individual bass player, you know. And it's like, just like, as some people say in the comment section to some music related videos, just shut the fuck up and enjoy the music, you know. Just babbling about random shit, bro. It's just freaking crazy. Oh my god, 9 minutes.